Hey everyone, welcome back. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing very good myself. We're going to do something a little bit different today. You know how I've been using scrap boxes to get extra ores and stuff and other various goodies? Well, it's a little bit annoying manually sorting through everything that the scrap box gives me. So, I'm going to change things up a little bit. Try to automate this. And to do that, I need to make a filter so that it will take what items I don't want and send them back to the recycling area. Do I have any sticks? I do have sticks. Alright, so trying to remember, you do tend to get a lot of hoes and shovels. Might as well turn all of this into wood. I think you get wooden picks as well, but I'm not certain, so we won't actually make that yet. Actually, I'll just throw all these back in. And that'll work for now. Oh, wait. Not quite done. Need the crafting table more. I need to do this. Because I need pistons. I need a piston. And since I can't remember the recipes ever, more cobblestone, of course. And some gold. Oops. And these red doped wafers. There we go. And we just walk over here and place it right here. There we go. Perfect. Oops. Forgot a wire. Do I have any more scrap? I have loads more scrap. I have so much scrap, I don't know what to do with it all sometimes. Okay. So, that part's done. Let's toss this wire into here along with those slime balls, because who wants those? And next thing we need to do is make a Rether Pearl. Now, I've actually made these before, which is something I'm using in the processing facility up on the surface. I think it was arranged like this. Yes, it was. Good. Now, I also need obsidian sticks. Which you make like this. You get 2. And the rest I don't remember. Oops, that's not the one we want. We want the receiver. That requires a receiver dish, which needs a stone bowl, which uses stone. See, I'm mainly doing this to benefit the people who have not seen how to do this before. Okay, receiver dish is made. I just need to get the rest of this crap. Stone wafer, the stone wire, 2 of them. And how did you get stone wafer again? I think you just re-smelt these. Yep, that's how it was done. Good, I do remember things sometimes. Had to take a quick drink. Throat's a bit dry. Oh right, you get double. That's right. That there, stone wafer here. Stick, receiver dish, perfect. Then we just have to take this over here. And we're going to set it up to use the frequency that the ore process deployers are using. And looks like everything's working out. So now we just need to test this. Oops, small problem. Slight problem. I forgot to load up the filler with some items first. Or filter, not filler. Filter! Now those items are probably lost forever now. Yeah, oh well. Goodbye items. See, everything else should have gone into here, and there is indeed wooden pickaxes. So, let's add that to the filter. Now we take these other wooden pickaxes, we can simply toss them into there, and it kind of works like a garbage disposal. And through they go, over to get recycled once more in the hopes of becoming something useful instead of worthless. So yay! I thought up a project and finished it in the first part of an episode. Amazing! Okie dokie. Let's throw the rest of these into here, and anything that is not in the filter will get sent over here instead, where I can decide whether or not it needs to be added to the filter. Now if I wanted to, I can add another filter which will take another 9 items. Let's see, stick, we'll throw that in. Dirt, yeah, that can go in. Rotten flesh, why not? Oh, no, bad portable hole. Don't try jumping into the filter. And for the most part, I think I will end up getting back pretty much only good things. Oh, a diamond. There we go. Useful. I can get diamonds for free now. And food. Lots of food. Now this is an insane amount of food. I guess it's not really an insane amount of food. That's kind of over-exaggerating, isn't it? My apologies. Let's see, things... It looks like it's not adding too much different things yet. Oh, there's some gold dust. And a slime ball. Well, I guess that's a thing that I will accept. These batteries won't be very useful, though. Hey, a cake! Oh, wind sword. Gotta get rid of that. Any wooden item, might as well put it into the scrap. And for the most part, everything that comes through is gonna be useful. If it's not useful, it gets turned back into some scrap, which I can turn back into a scrap box and send through the machine again. Oh, phone. It's beeping at me. Oops. Ah, mouse. Don't try spiraling out of control. Girlfriend network again. I feel kind of bad for her. Because guess what day it is? It's the 4th of July. Guess where she works? A truck stop. Guess what happens at a truck stop on a holiday? They get busy. I don't envy her. I actually used to work at the same truck stop. However, I didn't work in the truck stop part itself. I worked in the food court area. I worked at Cold Stone Creamery. Which, I do not miss that job at all. Because they are very, very bad to their employees. Tell me if this sounds right to you at all. Having employees working Thanksgiving weekend for 6 hours by themselves. Does that sound like a good idea in any sense other than saving yourself some money? Because if you think it sounds like a good idea, you are probably the perfect person to be a CEO or something. Because that is... It's not a good thing to do. I was forced into that situation due to them never having enough employees working ever. And I'll be honest, I nearly walked out. Because when you have a line going from the counter in the middle of the food court to the doors in front of the building, which is a good, I don't know, how many feet was that? 75 to 100 feet? Yeah, a 75 to 100 foot line that was almost 2 or 3 people thick in parts. Yeah, I had to serve that on my own. There was a lot of people wanting shakes, and there's only 2 shake machines, and I think 4 or 5 blenders at the time it was. So, in order to keep up with shakes, I had to keep on leaving the counter in order to go wash dishes, which means that the entire front of the store is left unattended and customers not getting served until I have the blenders ready to make more shakes. Not a fun scenario at all, ever. I never would wish it on anyone. I'm not going to bother with that yet. So, after that same Thanksgiving weekend, I was fired for reading on the job when there was absolutely nothing for me to do. Yes. I had swept all the floors. I had stocked all the not all the shells, all the topping containers. I had 0 customers. And I was fired. Because I was left with nothing to do and needed to do something to keep from going insane or whatever. It was not a fun experience working at Coldstone. And if you ever think you would like to work at Coldstone, don't. Especially if you live in an area where it gets hot. Because you will find it to be a horrible experience, and you will be underappreciated. In fact, that's the case with most jobs at pay you minimum wage. So what do I do for a job now? Well, honestly, nothing. Basically, I kind of treat this like a job. At the same time, I don't, because it's me playing video games, and when was that ever a job? Still, it'd be nice if I could keep doing this and you know, just live comfortably. I wouldn't want much. Maybe a small 1-bedroom apartment with a bathroom, kitchen that has just enough room to make food, and a living room where I could probably have my desk set up and keep playing my games. I don't really want much out of life. I'd much rather spend my life doing things to help others. And I kind of am doing that right now with this. I'm entertaining you, right? That's helping you. It's taking your mind off of your day if you had a bad day. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling. I would really like to be able to do fundraising stuff with this channel. So there's a lot of people in the world that need help. And it makes me feel bad that I can't do anything to help them on my own. You know what's very weird about these things? If you look at the texture, it's actually going behind this hungry chest. I don't get how that's working. Thank you, brain. So, there's one other problem I've had lately in this world. Oh, shut up, zombies. I recently made my witch spawner area. However, there's a slight problem. Let's spawn a couple witches and you'll be able to see what goes on. So, the witches come over here, they start taking damage, but they won't die. You see what they're doing? They are drinking potions. They're keeping themselves alive with potions. And here I thought I was going to be able to do this pretty easily. However, the witches have other ideas in mind. Now, occasionally some do die, which has led me to get a few various goodies, but it's not quite what I want. If I have this thing on 24/7, the witches will eventually just completely clog up the area. As it is, it kind of helps if I'm doing this. Where's that witch at? That's where that witch is at. So I am able to kill them from back here. However, it's not automated, which is what I'm mainly going for with all this stuff. As an automated way to just turn a machine on and get a bunch of material for nothing. And these witches are throwing a wrench in the gears. Now, I've tried other ways of killing them. I've tried giving them some portal turrets to shoot them. However, no matter how far back I put the turrets, they're managing to throw potions at them and kill the turrets. So that was a bust. I have debated on possibly putting iron golems in there, but I think they would do the same thing to the iron golems, just completely kill them. And that would not be ideal. I could try to set up some dispensers shooting arrows, but the problem with that is I've kind of made these things so close together that there's no way of doing that. Hey, witch, how did you get out? You must have been stuck behind the spawner. Stop healing yourself. Just die! So yes, this is a slight problem. I do have an idea for a solution, but that would basically mean that I would have to be generating power just for the sake of killing witches. And that idea is with a Tesla coil. Now with a Tesla coil I could put that in here and just have the witches get killed as soon as they're dropping in. However, that requires an immense amount of power. And the best way for me to do that would be to probably create, you know, a high voltage solar array. That's probably the only way I'd be able to keep the Tesla coil on at all times and kill the witch. I have, however, forgotten the range of the Tesla coil. So it might get mobs over on these sides, which I guess wouldn't be too bad. The items would still drop in the water and get shunted over here. But I kind of wanted to have this as a big hallway where I could just turn each thing on individually. And have things just, you know, get killed passively without me doing anything extra. Stupid witches. The blazes are going to be easy. I don't even have to put up those crystals. I can just have them sit in a pile of water and they will die. Easy as heck. Spiders, they're going to be a bit more of a pain. Because they are they're not tall. Which would mean that I would have to have them come into contact with the crystals in some other fashion. I could instead forsake the crystals on the spider one and just put portal turrets in the back. So that spiders can't get to them and they will still die. The skeletons, they're going to have to require the crystal method. The Endermen, you already know how that works. They fall to their death and that's that. But the witches, I think they're going to require a Tesla coil, which makes everything else here silly in comparison. Because why not just use one Tesla coil to kill everything at once? Damn those witches. You know, I don't think I'm really going to be getting much done this episode. It's kind of a talky episode. We talk and talk. Let's check my tree. Not there yet. Hey. Get out of my portal room. No. Bad Wisp. Bad Wisp. Why can't I hit you? Very bad Wisp. Naughty Wisp. You know what? I'm probably filling these caves with wisps. Oh well. The caves could use some more variety in life. So let's go up to the factory. And hope we don't get hit by lightning on the way. Because that would kind of suck. So I did some rearrangement with the batteries. I was having a small problem of the batteries being completely drained dry at night when I was running the tests. So I thought, well, the bottom batteries were completely drained dry, but the top batteries were not. So I rearranged them a little bit so that they're more spread out and even. I think that will make it so that they last a bit longer, have the power spread out a little bit more efficiently, and ultimately do good. And one other thing I kind of want to show on the surface, while hoping that I don't get struck by lightning still. I have found the node that is all evil and twisted. It is right here, actually. Let's get under this tree. This thing, I can't tell if this is a bad node or a good node or what. Because I never really saw it before I came over here. So if this is actually a flux node, then that is a bad thing. If it's not a flux node, then I don't know what it is. I wish I did. But I'm trying to grow... Ouch! You darn dirty wisps. Oh my gosh, there's lots of wisps. This is not a good place to be. Wolvie, this is not a good place to be. But yeah, so I'm going to grow a silverwood tree right here, and I will slowly begin a process of growing trees along the same path. Bad wisp. You're a naughty wisp. It just bounced my arrow away. Okay, these things can't get shot by arrows. I think I forgot that. Bad wisp! Bad wisp! So yeah, I'm gonna grow silverwood trees, and hopefully I'll be able to move a pure aura node that's bigger than this node that is just completely dangerous, and try to ease it towards the bigger node in hopes that I will be able to cancel out the flux level. It's kind of risky. I hope it works. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. I know I didn't really do much. I kind of showed how to make a recycling machine that works out pretty decently. Or, you know, a recycling filter. Whatever you want to call it. It gives you a pretty good amount of things. But I hope you guys enjoy. I will probably do a more exciting episode next time. But since it was the 4th today, I just kind of wanted to record an episode and get ready to go see fireworks or something, or blow something up. Who knows? I'll see you next time. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave. Please hit that like button. It really helps out in the long run. Take care and goodbye.